Hello, hello. Today I want to tell you about my first week of actual sales. It was the beginning of my third week. My first 2 weeks I had 0 sales. My first post on eBay was September 30th and my first sale was October 18th, which, hey, it takes time to do things. I understand that. But I think since I consistently post new items daily, eBay started to put me closer to the top of things because I've been getting orders almost every day. Maybe one, but it's still an order almost every day. So I'm going to start with my first order. Of course, I have this upside down. So my first 3 orders were these right here. The hat was my first one, and then the same buyer bought the candle holder and the cross. And you can see what I had them listed for. So what I'm going to tell you is when eBay sends me a sheet telling me how much I've earned, I'm sorry, I took a picture of what they do so I could show you. I'm a visual person, so I have to do it that way. Well, what the heck? I thought I took a picture of it. Okay, maybe I didn't. Weird, it's not showing up if I did. I could have swore I did, sorry. Yes, I did, there it is. Anyway, okay, so this is how eBay does it. The items that I have circled here is what they have for my total order, and that includes the cost, the shipping, and the tax. And then they take the tax back out and they take the fees out and the cost of the shipping label. And so what I have circled in red is what they have as a total order. Let me just do this. So this is what they have as the total order, and this is what they have as my end profit. Now that is not my complete end profit. They didn't take the cost of my goods out of that. So what I'm going to do is tell you what that is. So back to the first picture that I showed you, if I can find it. Where's it at? Okay, so the cross, I sold it on the 18th of October. My gross profit after all their fees and everything was $8.20. It cost me $3, so my profit was $5.20. The candle holder, no, I'm sorry, I had that backwards. That was the hat that I just described to you. Then the candle holder, my gross profit was $11.53. It cost me $1, so my net profit was $10.53. And then the cross, my gross profit was $13.80, and my net profit was $10.18 because it was a $3 cost. So that was the first 3 items I sold. If you watch the video, it's the first ones I took to the post office. And then I sold, I should have done these differently, but anyway, I sold this hat next on the 21st of October. My gross profit was $24.46 after all their charges, and my net profit was $21.46 because the hat cost me $3. And then the Hawaiian Girl was sold on the 22nd of October. And my gross profit on that was $14.11. It only cost me $1, so my net profit was $13.11. And then on my last item in the first 7 days was this leopard print puffer jacket that I almost kept for myself. Anyway, there we go. It sold, my gross profit on it was $40.15, and because it only cost me $2, my net profit was $38.15. So what that gave me for my first 7 days of selling product on eBay, my gross profit after all their charges, the shipping and their fees and the tax and all that type of stuff, was $111.63 with a net profit of $98.63. The cost of the goods that I sold, which was 6 items, was $13. So not bad for a week. I have this goal for my first full year, which may not seem like a big goal to some, but if I could. So I had to stop it and start it over because I totally messed up what my goal was. So my goal over a period of time within my first year, which I'm already 4 weeks into it, so it may not happen, then again it might. I know it didn't for the first 3 weeks. Anyway, my goal is to do $700 per week profit with eBay, and over 52 weeks that would be $36,400. Now that's not a huge goal, but I'm home. I go shopping a few days on the weekend, and then I take pictures and I post it, so it's all kind of done in the comfort of my home. I don't have to eat meals out. I don't have to worry about dress clothes to go to work. It's, you know, when you take all those type of expenses out, then $36,400 isn't that bad. I know I could live on that if I had to. So anyway, that is my goal, long-term, to do that. You know, every year I'd like to increase that, but I'm going to work on the first 52 weeks from the day I start to see where I am come September 30th of 2026. We'll see where I'm at, but I have a whole year to get there. Well, I have 11 months. Anyway, I'm going to continue on with what I had finished out with. We got a long time to go, but I've already sold 2 products this week for my sales. So I'll give you an update again on the last day of the month, because then for November, I want to go from November 1st all the way to the end of November and see what I do over 30 days. So I'll be giving you another report probably, I think Thursday or Friday is the last day of the month. I'll go over that and then we'll see where I am. So I hope you enjoyed this part of my journey, and I'm going to do 3 videos on 3 hauls that I had over the weekend. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and tap that bell so you know when I'm on. God bless you all and have a great day.